Hey all. I've been telling this story for last two episodes now, and now I think you might know the shloka which I'm going to say. Jambuko huduyuddhena vayam chashada bhutina dutika tantuvayena. That's the story which we are going to, which we are going to discuss today. Okay. So what happened? Mr. Deva Sharma finally was slowly getting over with the bad fate he was part of, right? So he was going, and he found a small town. The moment the town came in, all the town folks said, okay, nice. So now we are pretty happy that you have come to our town. The town is very lucky to host a hermit like you, and all that. But nobody was sort of not very happy to give him a place to stay. There was this couple, a tailor couple. Okay, so there were tailors. So this this tailor was a drunk, an addict. Okay, so he every day used to get some liquor. So the moment this hermit came, hermit gave them gyan. So what gyan he gave? Swagate nagnayah trupta asanena shatakrutuh pada shauchena pitarah arghat shambhu tathatithe. That means he was telling how different devatas like Agni, Indra, and Pitru devatas, and Lord Shiva himself become happy when you provide something to a guest. So coming, you should always welcome a guest and ensure that guest is happy always, right? So he told, and this tailor, while he was going to get some liquor, he asked his wife to ensure that he is giving lot of this wife is taking care of this hermit. Now wife had something else going on her mind. The tailor went away, and the wife had an affair with there was this person called Devadatta. So she wanted to meet Devadatta so badly, of course, because his husband was an addict, a drunk, and he used to also do all sorts of bad things. So she was getting ready, but unluckily at that point in time, her husband came and saw her that she was getting ready for someone. The moment she saw her husband, she was pretty annoyed. She was very sad, and then she started arguing with him that what nonsense have you come and all that. Now this husband told that I knew there is something going on. Why are you getting ready for someone? And with assuming that she was going to someone, he started beating her, and he bet her so badly, and that's probably the reason why she was looking for some other person to find solace in some other relationship, right? So of course domestic violence is bad. So she became he bet her mercilessly, and and he was also drinking. He drank so much that he almost fell from drinking. He fell from drinking. Now she looked at him, and she said, okay, good that there is some break. There is now some break now that I'll have some time at least to recuperate, and I'm getting beaten so badly. And that point in time, so this tailor's wife had a very good friend, best friend, a barber's wife, and she knew that there was this affair going on, and she also was sort of pitiful at her fate, right? Because getting beaten, her husband was drunk, he was an addict. That's not a very good fate for that lady, right? So she said, okay, don't worry, anyway it's night, so let me take your place, and you go to Devadatta. He's waiting for you, and very very nicely. And she also said very sadly that see, now my situation is so bad, but what to do? So at that point she said, okay, see, this is the situation, you go, that's fine, I think that is okay, because Devadatta loves you truly. He doesn't care how do you look and all. And she went to Devadatta. Now this barber's wife was standing there, and what happened to her bad luck, this drunk man woke up, and all this was being seen by watched by Mr. Deva Sharma from a window, from the room he has given. He saw how her husband bet her, how the wife was having affair, and how this barber's wife was replacing him. So everything he saw. The husband woke up, and because he was not able to see her, so he started again beating her, and this time he bet so much that he cut that barber's barber's wife's nose, and then he again fell down. Now barber's wife was very sad, and what to do, right? So at that point, this lady came back after meeting Devadatta, and she saw, oh, what nonsense has happened, he has cut your nose. The barber's wife did not blame this lady. She said, okay, don't worry, I'll take care of myself, you be there, and don't worry about it. Okay, so she went to her home, and she was hiding her nose, right, because her nose is already not there. So what could she do? So she was hiding her nose. Now that was happening. At that point, what happened, that he woke up, this man woke up, and he again started beating him. At this point, this lady was pretty angry. She said, what nonsense are you doing, huh? You are beating me again and again. And why are you beating me? You think that I am a lady with no character? What the hell do you think you are doing? If I am lady of no character, if I am really loyal to you, I should grow my nose back. And that's what she said. And the moment he saw her nose, he was shocked and surprised like anything. And he was so shocked that said, what nonsense, man. I just cut her nose. There is a nose lying there, and still she has a nose. That means she is really loyal. And after that, she sort of accepted her loyalty, and he again, fell back, right? So he again fell down out of shock this time, right? So all this was seen by our Deva Sharma, and Deva Sharma was equally shocked at the intelligence of this woman. He said, what great women these people are. Men think that they are controlling everything, but who is controlling actually? Actually, it is controlled by women. So, what they do. Hasatam prahasantyeta rudantam prarudantyapi apriyam priyavakyena gruhnanti jalayogataha. That means they laugh when you laugh, they cry when you cry, and they try to ensure that they control everything in a man just by one smile. So whoever says men are great, they are idiots. Supremacy of men is always controlled by women. Okay, so we all know that. So there was the story of this barber's wife. Now this barber's wife, what is she doing? She went to home, and she was hiding her nose, we saw. So Barber, next morning, he has to go to some king's men to cut their hair. So Barber's wife saw this opportunity. What did she do? She threw the knife at Barber. Barber was very angry. Can't you give it to me directly? Why are you throwing that? And he threw the knife back. The moment he threw the knife back, she started shouting that Barber has cut her nose, and she started shouting outside like that, and she was telling to everyone that Barber has cut my nose and all that. And this thing went to Kingsman. They saw what kind of thing you have done to your wife. You have cut her nose, so I am going to ensure that you get punished. And they took the Barber. Now the moment they took the Barber, Barber did not know what to do, because what actually he did was just threw the knife back. That's what he did. And he didn't know that it would hit the nose, and nose would cut. And he was not able to believe that her nose is cut just because he threw the knife, because she also threw the knife back at him. Nothing happened, right? So he clearly knew that there is something wrong. But who would believe a man? No one believes a man if women say that something has happened to him. That is the hard reality and hard truth. Let's accept it. Okay. Now, at that point, when they were taking this Barber the next morning, Deva Sharma saw everything, right? So he saw the yesterday night's event, and he saw the nose was cut by this man, and he saw that Barber was getting punished for that nose. he understood. He asked everyone, like, what happened, what is happening. Now he connected the dots. The moment he connected the dots, he felt very sad for this barber. What he said, okay, don't worry, I think the situation is bad right now. I will tell you what happened. And he ensured that all the kingsmen sat and told this story. And he told this story, right? Story of Jambuko Huduyuddhena Vayanchashada Bhutina Dutika Tantuvayena Trayo Dosha Swayam Krita. So that means they clearly told that, see, situation was this, and all three of them, even this lady who was trying to mediate between the tailor's wife and her lover, she's also responsible for her own fate. Who asked her to do that? I mean, nobody asked her, right? So out of the free will, as if you are thinking that you are the most intelligent person, nobody would catch you. What happened, right? So then they first of all, these kingsmen caught this lady and said that, okay, now we are going to catch you. You come here. Now what happened? Then they thought, but already this lady's nose is cut. Why? What more could we punish? And they left her to her fate. Now that's what happened in this story. So this is Dutika Tantu Vayena. Okay, hope you enjoyed this story. Thank you so much. Brace for the next story. What happened to Damanak? What happened to Karatak? What were their next plans? Okay, so thank you so much.